Oh, actually, no, I already did mention why I haven't been streaming much. And truth be told, there was a part of me that wasn't thinking about streaming today, even though I was going to use today to relax more so.
Operator 210 here. Do
But
you
things
read me?
happen, so
Operator to 9S. I have bad news and I have good news. Bad first. We've confirmed the presence of 2 Goliath-class heavy weapon enemies.
good
2 of them?
news.
Now, the good news. We've used your previous Goliath combat data to analyze the enemy, and it seems we have identified a weakness. Command has modified a firing unit based on this new intel. It's been installed on a pair of flight units that are heading your way.
That's your R&D for you.
Needed this.
Check your map data. Operator out.
Thanks, operator.
Yeah, so
2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us.
okay,
They
let's
just
get
set
there
the coordinates,
first.
so let's get going. On it.
But anyways, like I said, I was probably going to stream tonight anyways. With this, tomorrow I wasn't planning to stream because I was planning to go to my monthly tomorrow. Unfortunately, that's most likely not going to be the case because, well, yesterday my dad tested positive for COVID and
that building up ahead.
my mom
It'll
has
be
as well,
dangerous, but
so
we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's
yeah.
legs. We should be careful.
Don't hit me, please. Okay, I'll just look at the volume for a bit, which is fine for me. But yeah, so I wasn't planning to stream tomorrow, but I probably will because, like I said, both parents has a positive for COVID. I'm negative, I'm fine, thankfully. But I'd rather not risk getting anyone else sick. Personally, I wouldn't.
Damn it!
2B, displaying data on central wiring hub.
Here we go. Okay. There we go. Here we go again. Okay. I'll be talking about a few other plants in general. At least for probably the rest of this month, since life has gotten a little complicated, at least for this month. I'll still try to be live when I can regardless. Okay. Ooh, level 40.
Let's get to those flight units while we can.
One down.
Enemy anti-air defenses are on patrol at higher altitudes. A low
Yeah.
altitude approach is recommended.
Got it, thanks.
Here we go again. Oh, here we go again. Oh yeah, this one goes down pretty easily if I remember correctly. Yep. Pretty easily, as I remembered.
Target enemies offline. That should do it for the Goliaths.
Look out! It's recharging! Ah!
Enemy vibrations are growing in intensity. It's resonating in tandem with the area beneath the combat zone.
Okay. Here we go again.
What the...
Unbelievable. The aliens who haven't revealed themselves in hundreds of years
Yep, we've
were
seen this
hiding
already.
underground?
So I'll probably do this upcoming quest. And then I'll go around the world for freely and all that. Because yeah. I'm not gonna do all the side quests. I'm just gonna do the ones I didn't do the first time, if anything. Unless they're really simple and easy to get along the way. I don't plan on doing everything otherwise.
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet. We need more data. All Yorha units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our fingers. Glory to mankind.
Glory to
I
mankind.
used Command's data to determine the signal's source and marked it on the map. But it seems to be underground. Like, way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there. If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
Well, might as well save here. But yeah, so just because I'm not going to the monthly tomorrow, I do have a date to stream, which, like I said, I'll probably use that time to actually finish this game, more likely than not. Like I mentioned before, I probably won't like touch many side quests till after I unlock fast travel. I'll probably touch some though along the way, but most of it I'm really not planning to do until after. Which honestly, I might use this stream to do as many side quests as I can. Maybe I'll continue on to a certain point of anything, but let me at least unlock fast travel first. But like I said, I should be
What
able
is
to beat this
this?
game tomorrow
Analysis. It is
regardless.
a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
Why is there such a huge cave? That's a weird-looking enemy. The ground is caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
Oh, now I can do this now. Oh yeah, I guess whether I stream on my birthday or not, that's sort of up in the air. It really just depends if I feel like it, I guess. But I'm not like in a crazy rush to stream for my birthday.
This hallway looks pretty old.
But whether I do or not, I'll see how I feel. Good ol' hacking. Good ol' hacking. Shouts to 9S. Sure, let's subjugate it. Oh, I hacked the wrong one. Oh well, that's fine. But yeah, I'll be going on for a good while tonight. So, whether I do main story or side quests, we'll see, but I'll do as much as I can regardless today.
Look at all these dead machines.
I will be streaming tomorrow,
Seems
like I
they've been
said.
here for a long time.
What is this place?
I don't know.
Here we
There's
go
nothing like it
again.
in the database.
Here we go again.
Are they dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
Hello again.
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us. The machines.
Wiped out?
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become...
Here we go again. There we go.
Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us, but the human...
What? Oh hell no. I'm not surviving this. I don't think. I stand corrected.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity.
Cool.
And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light.
God damn you. There we go.
Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
Okay, there we go.
Time grows short. This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
Okay, that was quick.
They're gone.
And now I could do some side stuff first, before I actually continue the game.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
Oh, we're done here. Okay.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to complain.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working.
Hey,
Yeah.
how's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander? I've known the command. Next time he's.
Yeah,
So
we already
this
know
has a
this.
transporter now, huh?
Still, they're with flight units.
Let me just transport around the area, and I'm pretty much probably gonna do side stuff today. Mostly. I think that'll be the plan for the time being. Because like I said, like, once I get to, like, the other routes, like, Route C should not be that long. I think getting endings D and E will be pretty easy too, as well. All that said, I don't think I really need to get anything here. So, where do I want to go? Well, I guess I might as well get the wandering couple thing again. Because this one's really easy. And also whatever else is in the village too, which shouldn't take too long, if I recall. I won't do everything, but this one I know it's fairly easy. I think I'll do the monk again, honestly, just because I honestly wish probably could have finished it the first time, but it is what it is. But this one's like easy XP and money. So it's sort of like, why not for me at that point? Yeah, we'll do this and a few other things. And I did see there was another wandering couple side quests that I could have done, but I guess I was already into the point of no return, so I ended up not finishing it. If there's one side quest I would like to complete, it probably would be a meals, honestly, with the flowers. So I should probably do that one at least. Probably. Is this what... Okay, I don't have to do this sister one. Yeah, I probably just didn't complete that side quest line. I might as well finish this. Again. Oh, I know this one. Okay, I'll do the ones I couldn't do on my first playthrough then. Bro, this guy. You're welcome. But thank you for the stuff. The kid definitely has issues though. 1000%. Is there something else up here that I can do too, or? Probably not. But that was fun. Oh, actually I see another side quest is back here. There's a lot to do, to say the least. Okay. This is wild, to say the least. God damn it, I was so close. She got two somehow. Hush money. Ooh, that's a lot of hush money, to say the least. But thank you.
I'm not sure I even know what it means to be smart anymore.
Reply unknown. Terms are too vague to formulate a reasoned response.
Don't I know it?
Interesting, though. Oh well. I guess we might as well get to the other quest. Oh well, at least we took care of that. Now, let me actually go take care of this one, with the master, just so I can get that out of the way. And see whatever else there is for me to do. Cause I think I've done as much as I could, really. I'm not gonna do every single side quest on stream anyways, but I do want to do some that I could have done years ago, but just never did. Wandering couple. Oh yeah, mysterious letter I still need to do. I'm not sure if that's the race. I know what that is. Actually, I might as well take a look around. Because at least I don't really have anything to do in the desert, aside from that, continuing that quest. Something's at the festival, I think? Oh no, wait, this is the parade. I should do that, if anything. Hey, yo, man. Welcome to the stream and congrats on being first. Just making a bit more progress with Nier Automata at the moment. But this stream we're probably going to be doing mostly side stuff, if anything. But I might be able to make a bit of progress. How's it going, man? Hope your Friday's doing well. As well as your week in general. Oh yeah, hella hacking this one. There's a part of me that does want to play Street Fighter 6, but I'm sort of just using this weekend today to chill, because I'd say I've grinded enough Street Fighter 6 for the week, and not to mention, you know I do have that, well, I was planning to go to the local tomorrow, but unfortunately other things ended up happening, so I'm most likely not going to go. As much as I want to, it's probably my best interest to not go. Which, I mean, it's not like I don't want to compete or anything. It is more so, well, unfortunately, this week was mostly going well. But then, well, it started with my dad getting sick a bit yesterday. Or, my dad got sick around this time last week, I think. But it was just simple coughing at first. But yesterday, he actually tested positive for COVID. So yeah. Oh, Stream Elements is really late. So yeah, Dad tested positive for COVID, and yeah. Like, I could theoretically go if I want to, but I could go to the tournament if I want to, but and I really do want to go. The only issue is that I'm not sick, thankfully. I did get COVID back in September, so I still have like a few more months of immunity left from COVID, thankfully. And I did test negative as well. But since I've been exposed to someone who's gotten COVID, I don't want to risk. Even if I'm safe, I think I could still spread it, even though I am immune to it for the time being. So I'd rather not risk spreading it to other people at a tournament and all that. Yeah, it sort of sucks. Well, 2024 has been sort of rough in general. Not for myself, really, but just the family in general, but hopefully we managed somehow. Which, thankfully my dad, he isn't, well, so far, it doesn't really seem as severe. It doesn't seem as severe as it could be with COVID. He is vaccinated too, so that does help as well with dealing with COVID. Wow, that was it. So yeah, it's really more so down to that I won't be competing tomorrow, as much as I'd like to. But there will be future events, though, for Street Fighter 6, so I'm not too, like... I can skip an event. For the time being. Hope it's a fast recovery? I hope so, too. Like, I mean, like, the last time I got COVID, it probably took me, like, 5-ish days to recover, I believe. So, yeah. Hopefully it's the same for him as well. Hopefully. Ouch. And like coming from personal experience, getting COVID once already sucks, but when you get it twice, it really hurts to say the least. But like I said, it's just one tournament. There will be plenty of others for me to go to, or compete in general. I guess at the same time, it does take a little stress. Well, a little stress off myself from competing, just so I can enjoy my birthday weekend and all that, which there will be stuff for me to enjoy at the very least. On the flip side, bro, how did you get this big? I hate being in this position. Oh, yo, Phil, welcome to the stream and thank you for the 55 months? I appreciate the $4. Okay, 55. How's it going, Phil? Hope your Friday's going well. Just, well, I was planning to do mostly main story tonight for this. But I might do some side stuff that I didn't do during my first playthrough. So yeah, 3-day weekend? Bro, I wish I had a 3-day weekend. At least this weekend specifically, but I know your job's a government job, so I know you get 3 days off. Unfortunately, mine isn't, so no 3-day weekend for me this time around. Private? Oh, not profit. Okay. Okay, I guess that technically describes my old job, actually. But yeah, private non-profits. You show pity? Like, I'm pretty much not getting another 3-day weekend until Memorial Day weekend. But, oh well. Hope you enjoy your 3-day weekend, though. I wish I could say I could enjoy this weekend, but, well, all my part of this. I know I've joked about Ed. Yeah, May. It's gonna be a while for sure. But, it is what it is. Oh yeah, February for President's Day? Yeah. I don't get that anymore, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Oops. How many holidays do you have in a year? Hmm. So, like from the start, basically New Year's, Memorial Day weekend, Labor Day weekend, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So five-ish, I'd say. I don't think there's another. Well, I think those are the holidays I do get off. Those are the only holidays I do get off. Which I used to have those holidays like Memorial, MLK Day, President's Day, and Veterans as well. But that was at my old job too, which was technically serving the same realm that you were working in, same same air, same field that your current job is in, to a degree. Technically speaking, anyways. Oh well. Oh yeah, and I also mentioned it earlier, so I was planning to go to that monthly in Irvine this weekend. Unfortunately, I actually won't be going. Just, well, I could go if I want to, but unfortunately my parents got COVID, so yeah. I'm fine thankfully, since I still have my immunity from COVID, the 3 months thing and all that. Or 6 months, I guess, now at least. Because I know it's longer than 3 months nowadays. That's- Theoretically, I could compete if I want at the monthly tomorrow. The COVID immunity thing. It's like after you get COVID, apparently there's a time period you're immune to it to a degree. Which, to be told, I don't even know too much about myself. Trust me, the first time I couldn't believe it, but apparently it's a thing from what I've looked up. Hey, look, it's Ryu. Supposedly, but I did test today, though. I did test earlier in the morning. You got your booster a few weeks ago. I got my third booster in November-ish. But either way, I'm feeling fine. I tested negative, thankfully, but I tested negative, thankfully. But like I said, I did mine at CVS. Probably could have done it at Kaiser, but I guess like, oh yeah, I could have done it at Kaiser, but the CVS is much closer to me. Could have done it at Kaiser. For sure, for sure. But at least you got it. Oof, that hurts. I'm pretty sure that Kaiser had it, but like I said, well, it's not like the most I do still have to go out of my way to get there. But I do use it though. It does have it though. But, but it's fine though. I guess I'll start trying to get one on short notice as well. Or not this again. There we go. But yeah, either way though, I am fine though, thankfully. Like, there's no... Well, god damn it, this sucks. Didn't plan on doing it, but you're gonna tell your fam. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, considering in my case, I got COVID twice within a year time span. I said, yeah, I'm not taking any chances. And I got boosted. I got my booster as soon as I could. Like, I would still get it, even if I only got it once, but considering I got it twice, you don't need to tell me to get my boosters ASAP. Personally. But yeah, I just figured, as much as I want to compete tomorrow, it's best if I just wait till the next tournament. When I can go. And my parents, and no one else in my family gets COVID. Which, I guess it sort of sucks considering. I did play a lot of Street Fighter 6 this week to practice. But, there will be more tournaments at least. I still have the online monthly at the end of the month too. West Coast Rumble, so I'll be doing that at the very least. I guess for the time being, I could just really... I don't need to feel too pressured to compete for the time being. Since the next the West Coast Rumble monthly isn't until another 2 weeks. So I got time for that. But I'll still be playing Street Fighter 6 if anything. In the meantime, though, I could just focus. I could just make progress through Nier Automata, since I could definitely beat this game in a pretty short time span. Honestly, I could beat this route tonight if I want to, but I'm trying to do as much side stuff as I can in the meantime until then.
About
So
goddamn
yeah.
time. If I ever see that bossy robo-monk again, it'll be too soon, let me tell you.
I suppose.
Stupid machine. All he cared about was getting stronger until we finally scrapped him. But now we don't have to see him ever again. What a relief.
Hey, Onion.
Indeed.
Welcome to the stream. Hope I'm having a lovely day. It's been alright, I'd say. It could be better, but it's not the worst, thankfully. Just more so with my family, well, my parents getting COVID around this time. Their first time getting COVID as well, but hopefully things will be fine though. But anyway, how's it going though, Anya? Hope your day's been lovely as well. We finished Route A 2-ish streams ago, and we started on Route B earlier in the week. But I haven't been streaming though since, because I was focusing on other things. I'm not even sure how much progress I'm going to make in this route tonight. But I'll do what I can regardless. Speedy recovery? Appreciate it, Onion. But yeah, in the meantime, we're just gonna... Right now, I'm sort of just going to do as much side quests as I can. Tonight, in the meantime. So... But it actually sort of works out for me, though, because I wasn't planning to stream tomorrow, but because I'm not going to do something I planned for tomorrow, I figured I might as well. I'll probably finish Route B tomorrow, more likely than not. Oh yeah, Phil, I did see your message. Oh yeah, Phil, about the snack box you mentioned. Do you know when it's coming by any chance? Because they still ship in waves, right? Even though it came back in stock and all that. Do they give you an idea of when it's coming possibly with the wave? Oh, it ships in 4 business days? For some reason I thought it was gonna ship after like... Well, okay, well I guess it won't ship till next week, but I guess that's not too long of a turnaround then. But like I mentioned before, my friend ordered it in August and didn't get it till like November. But maybe things were different. I'm honestly not sure now then. Oh, I went the wrong. Damn it, that was too slow. Okay, just skip the enemies, got it. That's shutting you can be. Have fun with that, I guess. Have fun with that. Oh yeah, in the meantime though, guess speaking of leverless, so I did get my Razor Kitsune on Tuesday. I haven't like fully invested into it yet. I have been playing around with it for fun. Just because like I'm still planning to play on stick for a few months, but I might switch to leverless when Ed releases. Or at least learn Ed through leverless. That's probably when I'll try to shift to it. Sharing right here? I appreciate it, man. Is a pre-order for the one you got? Oh, okay, so you do have to wait for the wave then. Well, hopefully it's not too long of a wait. I assume it doesn't say anything else though about a time frame of when it could be available. Yeah, this one didn't have to pick a wave. Okay, that's good, so. Oh wait, so the one you bought wait. So wait, the one you bought it's out, right? But hmm. No wait, yours should be one that's out, right? Unless it's aren't the PS5 versions out actually? Because I remember they were like a friend told me they were making a PS5 version, but that was around last year though. Around this time actually. Which is why I was waiting that's why I was waiting to before I actually did bite for a leverless. Son, you didn't pick, but you can see it shipping window. Oh, 1 second. Oh, okay, yeah. I started to see the shipping windows, and then the one you pick is okay. So the one you picked actually isn't out. Oh wait. Okay, so this one isn't out yet, right? Damn, I actually thought it was out, but oh well. Well, at least you do have a leverless on the way either way, regardless. Yeah, you do have one. Okay, anyways, where can I go? Alright, let's do the parade one, actually. Probably want to play anything other than Tekken 8 coming out. Eh, that's fair. Play whatever you feel like it. Whatever you feel. Hmm. Can't learn with keyboard? Huh. I assume you're getting Tekken 8 on PC then, for the most part? Which I mean, I know your PC is, I mean, your PC is pretty much up to date and all that, so might as well make the use of it. End up getting on PC? I probably will get it. Well, I probably will get it on if I do get it, I probably will get it on PC since that's a game I'm just really just playing for fun and all that. Don't really care too much about getting good and all that. Like, I don't plan on playing the same investments I am as Street Fighter 6 to any other fighting game really, but I probably will play for fun and all that whenever I feel like it. Though I still need to do the same for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising, which I played up a couple times. I'm fine, I guess, learn the keyboard leverless. I'm fine to do that with Ed when he releases Street Fighter 6 since the whole cast in Street Fighter 6 currently, I've sort of already tried everyone already there on a lever, so yeah. It'll be a little harder for me, but doable, I guess. So it's like Ed, since he's gonna be a brand new character, and coincidentally enough, he is someone I want to get good with. I think Ed will be a perfect chance for me to do so. But I have been playing around with Ed. On leverless in Street Fighter 6 a bit. Which I do like. I do like the Kitsune. It's definitely, for me, it definitely feels worth the money for sure. And then I guess my overall thoughts about playing on leverless so far. So, stuff like movements and buffering stuff or using shortcuts, there's definitely pros to that. Those are like really good pluses for playing on leverless for fighting games. And yeah, you can add on the whole ergonomic feel for your hands and all that, which I think pad you would have been fine. Stick. I mean, I still like playing on stick at the moment, but leverless is I definitely see it being the future for sure. Want a small one? Fair enough. Fair enough. Funny enough, though, with the whole leverless, I was about to ask you to buy a laptop carrying case sometime after I got my Kitsune because I knew I was going to need that to carry it around. But then I remembered that bag I asked you to buy for me 2-ish years ago. And then I was like, wait, I have that. So I looked for it, I was like, oh, I could just I can put my Kitsune in here. Which, I really only bought that because I needed something to carry around my work laptop and all that. For work, when I had to go to the office at my old job. I haven't had a reason to use it since, but now with the Kitsune, I pretty much have a reason to use it. Funny enough. Both are pretty, I mean, both are pretty compact and ideal for carrying around anyway, so it doesn't really matter at that point. But, but hey, smaller is nice though. You can probably fit that in more places than I would be able to with my Kitsune. But yeah, overall thoughts though. So, like I said, it does make things easier for sure on leverless. But it does also make, well, on one hand, it makes stuff like certain things easier or not as crazy to do on leverless. Leverless. But on the other hand, I think some stuff that are either more practical on stick. It does make some things that are either easier on stick or more practical on stick. Or stuff you just need to take time with in general to practice. Practice in general. It does make some of those things harder as well. So it's like sort of a trade-off at that point. That's just my overall take. Well, I didn't watch Brian F. talk about the whole leverless thing, because I remember he pretty well. I think his girlfriend got him a leverless, the hitbox. I think, and then he started using it at one point in Street Fighter 5. I just know you'll have a hard time. I think that just takes time to get used to it. That is one of the things that's a little hard for me to adjust to, just because it's under. But I'm starting. I'm like, I'm like, right now, I'm really mixing it up between my right and left thumb jump currently.
Alert. It,
Oh yeah, a lot of things will be harder in general, though. In general. Oh, when you jump and not block. Okay, true. Yeah, because you're used to the bottom being crouching and holding left to be blocked. Yeah, I get that. But that's definitely a, well, it might take me a bit of time to get used to. As well as just in general. Like remembering it, but... really hard to fix. Well, either way though. Yeah. Alright, I guess I might as well finish what I was gonna say, which... So, some things will definitely be easier on stick, and definitely can be perceived as an advantage. Hence why some people will call it the cheat box. Or at least after trying out leverless myself, I am definitely 100% convinced a lot of people calling it a cheat box. Don't know what they're saying, really. When I can see their side with why they might consider it cheating. But when you consider everything, there's really nothing that you can really consider for it to be cheating, per se. If anything, the cross is closer to cheating if anything, but it's not exactly. But even then, that's up for debates on all that. I'll get to everything you say in a bit. Because I gotta protect these robots. I do think there are definitely advantages, though, for using leverless, though, 100%. I'm not gonna deny that. But at least, like I was saying from my experience, so... On one hand, some things do get easier for sure switching to leverless. Some things definitely do get easier when you switch to leverless. But some stuff that might be more practical or you might feel more comfortable on stick. Some of those stuff, like, in my case, stuff doing like light confirms into DP, buffering super after special moves, and all that, stuff like that gets a lot harder for me. So like, on one hand, you do have access to more things that make things easier to do, but some of the more practical things get harder as a result. Damn, I couldn't save them. Like I mean, it's like a trade-off at that point, which you really just have to get used to, but even then, it's definitely not, well, like I said, I can see points of why it's probably cheating. You do get good, it definitely feels like cheating when you once you get comfortable with it and all. With that, well, I mean, I don't even know how long it'll take for me to get comfortable at that point. But I'm pretty sure it'll take me a while regardless. But I'm gonna try to start doing it with it since I did the combo trials in Street Fighter 6 for the characters I use, and honestly, I can definitely do them for sure. Some stuff, like the awkward parts were just me when I had to buffer supers and all that. Or buffer supers, doing stuff out of lights. And then combos that requires me to jump. Those are the parts that I know are going to take me a bit to get used to. But like I said though, it's just not the logic some people use to want to ban it. I just convinced most people don't really know what they're talking about, really. Because there are actual trade-offs with getting used to it and all that. Like, you get access to shortcuts, yes. But at the same time, I think, and most of it comes with the SOCD stuff, really. With how it registers stuff and all that. Oh, then another thing is also, while it is quote-unquote easier to do because you're just using digital button inputs for your direction stuff, you do also have to be much cleaner on your execution too as well, for stuff to come out. Street Fighter 6, luckily, there are generous SOCD stuff to do certain things. Like certain shortcuts for DPs and all that. But that doesn't work. But if you try to do that on other games like Guilty Gear, Grand Blue, or anything else, it's not gonna work. So it's just other stuff you have to adjust to. Oh, you pretty much said as well, Phil. But that's just something you get used to over time. AKA practice. Anyways, apparently there's something here. Which, I could do the combos so far. It's just gonna be a lot of practice in general for me, regardless. Which, I'm probably, like I said. Oh yeah, well, you pretty much said it yourself. Like, yes, the stuff is easier, but some cases you do have to. It does demand you to be a little more precise on your inputs. So it's like easy, but you also have to be cleaner on your execution, or else stuff won't really come out, like you said. But just generally, basically, I'm just convinced most people that call the hitbox or leverless.
Marking on map.
Oh, leverless
Did you
for
learn anything from the factory data?
Just how it was manufactured.
leverless for
Pretty
anyone
boring,
with
actually.
360
There's
motions.
still a lot about machines that we don't
It's
understand.
doable, and there honestly might be a shortcut for it, but it's harder because
Gather as
most
much
of
data
the
as you
damage
can,
you're getting
no matter how
off
irrelevant.
with him is pretty much through your command grabs, which requires you to do 360 motions, which you can imagine how
That
hard
should
that'll
be
be. With currently the characters that have it are pretty much Zangief and Lily. God bless Manon being only a half circle. Which I'll probably try to learn it just for curiosity and all that. But thankfully I don't have a character that needs it. Thankfully. Overall though, I am liking how it feels though.
Alert. Signal code detected for missing plug-in chip. Marking approximate location on map.
Which you can see though. Basically, like I was saying earlier, some things are easier on leverless. Movement and being able to buffer some stuff on leverless. But then some stuff also gets harder. as well. So there's like a trade-off with using leverless and all that. But for all the benefits, though, it's probably worthwhile because obviously convenience. It's much smaller to bring around. It's not as heavy and all that. And it's more ergonomic for your hands too. Compared to using a lever, which was a thing in the day, but a lot of players are definitely moving past that at this point. Which, by the way, I'm not really switching. I'm not planning to switch to leverless for that reason alone. I'm really just trying. Well, it's just a mixture of curiosity. And at least with convenience-wise, it would be easier for me to carry around a leverless versus lever. And it also looks really fun to use as well. Which is also why I even started learning my fight stick to begin with. I'm more or less ready to accept it's going to take me a bit of time to get used to. But like I said, it is really fun to play on. And it's something I was planning to switch to at some point anyways. After meeting one player that was on leverless. Actually, one day I got to meet and talk with about at Festival of Fights 2 years ago when I entered it for DNF Duel. So that pretty much just got my curiosity and what made me consider that I probably will switch to leverless at some points. So yeah. I was just waiting for an official version that supported PS5 as well. Which, well, now I pretty much have that for PC and PS5.
Alert. Signal.
Now, I could have gone to PS4 one if I wanted. I would need a Brooks adapter for it, though.
It is likely in the possession of a machine life form.
I promise, I wasn't trying to switch to it for any advantage and such. Even though leverless does have those advantages. It wasn't my sole reason, obviously. And honestly, just looking back, I remember back in the day when they said playing on the stick was the way to go.
Alert. The specifications of this plug-in chip are unusual.
How so?
This chip is a model used exclusively by Yorha units. There is no reason for a non-Yorha android to possess it.
A Yorha only chip, huh?
Yeah, I remember back when people were saying playing on stick was the way to go in Street Fighter. But then other players were playing on pad and doing really well. So at that point, the argument was pretty BS. Which I just have more fun playing on stick really versus most of the Japanese players are on leverless now. The only Japanese players I know that don't use leverless are pretty much Fudo, Bonchan, and Sakonoko. And you still have other good players like Xiaohai, Angry Bird and Big Bird, Christitarian. You still have a couple players that are still using levers. Which, at that point, I do agree. It's really just personal preference on what you want to use at that point. Oh yeah, actually, Haitani also still uses lever. I actually only remember that because you mentioned modern. I actually know one person that's they switch between modern and classic, but they're on leverless though. So Kawano actually used to use leverless too for modern, but he switched to classic. And then Haitani, he's a stick player, but he was using leverless. Alright, he was using a lever on modern. So it's just really preference on what you feel at that point. I assume there's a. I would. Well, I can't really assume anything since I don't know much about the player base on modern. But modern would be pretty ideal for pads, especially for those trying to get into the game and all that. It would be more. It would probably be more ideal for them at that point. But at that point, it's just really personal preference at the end of the day. Which I've only done Ken's modern trials on modern. That's the only experience I've done with modern. And quite frankly, that's the last time I ever want to touch modern. Which apparently my friend, like same friend I mentioned that uses leverless on modern and classic, they did tell me playing modern can is actually pretty is not fun. But by that point, it was too late for me. But whether you use modern or not, it's really up to you at the end of the day. But I know I've definitely seen some people say they want to ban modern for events and all that. Which, should be told, at least we're talking about just Capcom Cup. There's only one modern player in Capcom Cup at the moment. There aren't that many pro modern players for sure. But people, which I guess I can sort of get why some would want modern banned, but even so, at this point, there really is no evidence really to support that. Like, the only thing that really pisses me off in modern is Luke's level 1. Cause Luke's level 1 is really good already. Definitely the best level 1 in the game. But now I'm modern.
Incoming message from command.
It feels like you're cheating at that point. Not saying it
All
is,
units,
but yeah.
be on the lookout for a missing Yorha in the city ruins. This unit was in possession of several plug-in chips that contain classified information. I need you to seek out whatever intel you can regarding their current whereabouts and status.
Understood. Chips with classified data, huh?
Hmm. Is there anything I can do in this? Oh, okay. Like I said, though. Well, yeah, that's just my. At least regarding Leverless, that's just been my experience so far with it. And it's something I do want to get used to for sure. Because, well, you remember that big backpack I brought, Phil, right? When I was bringing my stick? Which, on one hand, I am sort of used to it at this point. On the other hand, it's so freaking big to carry. Not as big as other sticks, but it still feels pretty big. So if I could switch to leverless, that would be a lot more convenient for me. I didn't only just do it for tournaments. I also used that exact same bag to carry around the fight stick I got signed by multiple VAs that voice a character in the fighting game. Which, that just sucked, I won't lie. But I guess I have another stick now that I can get people to sign at some point down the line with my Kwamba. But, it will be nice to carry something a little more convenient for my case. Which, hey, if anything, I probably will play around with both still at the end of the day. But leverless, just for general, the general reasons you know, I would rather switch to that in the foreseeable future. Anyway, I think this is where I'm supposed to go for this quest. Oh wait, it's right there. Actually. Yeah, I guess I might as well fast travel to it. But yeah, that's just been my experience with Leverless so far. Something I do want to get good with at some point. Which, I mean, I was planning to start grinding it probably like an hour per day after this weekend. But I might just start over the weekend since, like I said, there was a monthly I was planning to go to. But since there was a monthly I was planning to go to, but since I'm not, I might as well start. Even though I'm still probably gonna be using lever for the most part when I play online and all that. Oh, wait. There was this there that I never completed? Because I passed by it a couple times. That's the plan anyways. I guess I might as well get this out of the way. Which I don't even know how long it will take for me to get used to it, but I guess regarding stick, it did take me a year-ish to really get used to playing on that. Whether I can get leverless, we'll see though. But regardless, I am looking forward to learning it. I am looking forward to it. I might as well take this for myself. Oh, up here, huh? Oh no, not here. Hey, look, it's me. Okay. Don't worry, I won't snitch. Maybe. Oh, I guess I might as well do that quest too. I guess I'll spend tonight doing mainly side quests tonight then. But I might do A2's story on stream. I'll get to A2 tonight, if anything. But tonight will probably be side quests and I finish the game tomorrow. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying though, so tomorrow I'll probably finish this game Root B on stream, if anything. I'm not sure when, but I'll probably finish it tomorrow. As for my birthday, if I do stream, it'll probably be just a Fall Guys stream for a little bit. But I might also use that weekend to relax too. Eh, sure. I don't think I'm gonna get through all of these side quests, by the way. I'm just gonna try to do as many as I can along the way. Is all. Many that I haven't done anyways.
There's another of those machines. I suppose it's going to attack me, right?
This machine type purposely seeks out androids in order to enact revenge. It should be dispatched immediately.
Got it.
Ouch. Ouch. That's on me. Anyways, I guess what else have I done this week? Well, oh yeah, I saw this. I saw the second episode of Classroom of the Elite season 3, which, hmm, I guess I'd say so far it's been okay. To be told, I actually don't remember too much outside of specific moments with season 1 and 2, which it's fun to watch, I guess.
There's
Not my
another of those
favorite thing.
machines. I suppose it's going to attack me, right?
This machine type purposely seeks out androids in order to enact revenge. It should be dispatched immediately.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, you're too strong for me. I surrender. Oh, yeah, actually, something else I've been watching, though, that isn't anime. A new series, a new Disney Plus series has started with the MCU. Echo. Which, it's not my favorite, it's not gonna be my favorite MCU show. I will admit, it's gonna be pretty close, though. It'll be pretty close to be up there. It's still gonna be behind Loki, but from the episodes I've seen, it's probably gonna be somewhat up there for me. Which I wasn't expecting. But I am looking forward to seeing how it ends. Which, you haven't started on it, right, Phil? I won't lie. I actually forgot she appeared in the MCU already in Hawkeye. Somehow completely forgot she appeared there. But so far, this show's been pretty good, though. So far. Okay, let me try the parade again. I know I can actually do it here. I know I can get this done.
Alert. Exiting the planned operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area immediately.
I gotta clear them out after all. Okay. Can I get to this parade? Maybe? Would love to, anything.
Alert.
Oh yeah, I'll see how I feel because even though I'm not going to that monthly this week tomorrow, there is a lot of FGC stuff happening over the weekend. Like, CPT and a US/Canada East is happening. Basically, who gets into the Capcom Cup from the East Coast through the CPT qualifier. Who gets into there. And there's also the Tekken World Tour Finals for the final TWT for Tekken 7, which, man, crazy it's been this around for this long. And now it's finally about going to end. With Tekken 8. Which should be fun to watch, though. Even though I don't play it, I do enjoy watching Tekken at least. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. I did see a Noctis player came in third today for the last LCQ. Man, so close, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the finals, though. And CBT as well. We'll see how it turns out. If only it was that easy to not fight. Okay. That's the big guy. There we go. Hey, we completed it. Thank you. See you guys all later, I guess. But anyways, like I said, I'm just really doing side stuff at the moment. If I want to, I'm pretty sure I could beat the main story tonight for Route B. Yeah. That's how it went for him. Anyways, what else can I do? I assume that's for later. Hmm. Well, I guess I must go back to Pascal's village and see what I can do. Anyways, what else did I do this week? Oh yeah, oh yeah, so my birthday is on Sunday, but eh. Hey, Charlie, welcome to the stream. Just making some progress in Nier Automata at the moment, which I've already played through the game, by the way. But since it's been a while since I played this game, and 2B is coming to GVS Rising, I figured why not. You miss you? Miss you too, Charlie. Which, man, I feel like it's been like 5 years at this point since we've seen each other. I feel we need to change that at some point. You have this game, but you haven't played it. I would personally 100% recommend it if you ever get the chance. Which, granted, I don't go to Smash. I don't do Smash stuff anymore, unfortunately for me. But we do have Street Fighter now, which I was planning to go to contend, contender clash tomorrow, but well, unfortunately, my parents got COVID, so unfortunately, I'm fine. But just because I have been exposed to people with COVID, I'd rather play it safe and not risk getting anyone else sick. But yeah. Yeah, it is gonna be fine. One that works for both of us, and I mainly plan to go to the ones in the OC area, but maybe other places if it works out for me. But it's mainly the ones in the OC for me that I'm planning to go to consistently when I can. But we'll get our chance, though, I'm sure. But Contender Clash is definitely one I'm planning to go to in the near future. Right now, I'm just doing some side stuff at the moment in Nier Automata, so you don't really have to worry about spoilers for now. I definitely would recommend checking this game out when you get the chance. I feel what you were saying. Hope your week's been well otherwise, though, Charlie. Oh yeah, I can visit someone here. Which, yeah. I really did want to compete tomorrow. That's why I was pretty much grinding Street Fighter 6 this week, and not really streaming. But obviously, as much as I want to compete, this is part where I do still have to make that decision to not go. even though I could go, it's definitely my best interest not to. This game looks like Bayonetta? Oh, it's actually made. Well, funny you brought that up because it's actually made by the same people. Platinum Games. They made this game too. So yeah. Yep. Oh, like, I'm not playing as 2B at the moment because this is a different playthrough. Another parade escort. Well, I guess I'll do that in a bit. I'll check out everything else. But yeah, I think you would enjoy this game, Charlie. This game, you do have to do multiple playthroughs to get like the whole story. But don't worry, the multiple playthroughs don't take that long, thankfully. So you don't have to worry about spending like hundreds of hours to get the whole thing. It's really not that long, honestly. As I mentioned, at least for me, it is pretty fun too. Like I said, I would definitely recommend checking this out when you get the chance. And like I said, I'm really just doing side stuff at the moment before I continue on with the main story, which I'm probably not going to finish this route tonight. I'll most likely finish it tomorrow, though. Like, you do have, like, a witch time sort of dodge as well in this game, which... hmm. No. What the? Where did you come from? Hmm. Yeah, see? Witch time, like, dodge. There's no slow... There's no... Well... I don't think there's a way to extend the slowed movement time, but you can pretty much counter at that point, and yeah. Well, time to do you again, I guess. Oh, they gave up. Oh well. Oh yeah, Charlie, you've played through Bayonetta 3, right? I don't think I ever got to ask you about how did you feel about that game? Just curious. But I did play through it alongside, as well as Bayonetta 1 and 2 prior to it, the same year of release. Which, I enjoyed the gameplay of Bayonetta 3, but I won't lie. Bayonetta 3, if they make any more Bayonetta games, any proper sequels to Bayonetta after 3, I won't lie, I'm probably not going to check them out, unfortunately. Just because of who's going to be the new Bayo and all that. But like I said, I had a good time with Bayonetta 3, but if they do choose to release anything after, I think it's probably best I don't. I'm not really interested if the current Bayonetta is going to be the main lead of the game going forward. Okay, how did I get up here though? Oh, here.
That
What's that?
machine. I think something's wrong with it.
All for you. There we go. Bro, why are you over here? Well, good thing I can hack you. You need to chill. Okay then. Interesting. Well, honestly, I don't think there's really much else for me to do then. Outside of this, possibly? Oh wait, actually, actually might be able to do something here. I guess I'll check that out too, because why not? Oh yeah, and I'll check out the other stuff as well. Okay, so there's a few things I could do tonight. So I'll probably keep this stream probably like 2-ish hours. And then chill for the rest of the night. I could do a decent amount tonight in the meantime. Where to go? A nearby town. Okay, let's go over here first. Will they climb up for me? We'll see. God damn, they climbed up. Say the least. Okay. Might as well. Okay, take care of this guy. I'll take care of the rest. Okay. There we go. Anyways, where's that machine? I do want to do the couple one for sure. Maybe it's here? Let's see where else I can. Something's inside there. Oh, maybe it could be out in the desert, so... Oh man, I am more curious about the wandering couple first, since I didn't really get a chance to complete them. So let's do that right now. Okay, now to meet with the wandering couple again. No need to engage for now. What happened to you? Well, I could definitely use your help, I'll admit. Okay. Here we go again. Well, I can definitely see things did not go their way, unfortunately, with the resistance numbers. Unfortunately. Welcome back, Malin. Just doing more side stuff at the moment, which has been interesting to say the least. Hope your stream's going well, though. Here we go. Thankfully, it's an easy one to hack, too. Thankfully. Damn.
Machines wanting to avenge their families? That's absurd.
Data shows that humans often engaged in similar activities throughout mankind's history. Such attempts at revenge were often seen as justified.
And yet,
Moving on.
Scan this biocode and run a positional search.
Exact position unknown. Data regarding her last known location does exist, however. The unit in question was most recently seen in the amusement park ruins.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, Madeline, since you did post the episode in my Discord with Fairy Tail, but I assume you're done with the Idolus arc now at this point, or did you manage to finish it up, or worst case, like you're pretty much almost done with it. Which either way, though, now we can talk about the part that I mentioned with the whole Happy standing up against the other Exceeds when they're just considered puppets and all being used. They're just considered being used and all that. I'm not gonna lie, for okay, you stopped. Okay, gotcha. But you did manage to see the rest of it. But that scene was great for sure. And then Carla finally accepting Happy and all that. That was a great scene, though. For all the comedy Happy really can brings to Fairy Tail. And then actually standing up for once against something like that. Very wholesome for sure. Oh, and then you see Happy's parents as well. They're just like, damn. Hurts to see. But then more will happen though, which I'll let you see for yourself once you get there. Nice little things on the side, aside from the main plot. Yep.
Hey, 2B. I've been thinking about something.
What?
Do you think this fellow is being a little too, I don't know, glorified?
That's certainly one way to put it.
It's great for sure, nonetheless. And the Idyllis arc, I wouldn't say it's like too high up there. Well, it's a good arc. Not like my favorite arc or anything, but it's good. Which is all I really care about at the end of the day. Overall, one I'm definitely glad I watched too. Along the way with Fairy Tail. Anyways, I think there's supposed to be a body here. Unless it's underground. Wait, then you pretty much learn about Mystican's past too. Which... yeah. It's something as well. It does suck, Mystican. You don't really get to learn too much about him, unfortunately. Which you'll see soon enough why. But it's still a nice wrap up on what started with him and all that. Okay, not here. So definitely on the other side. Ah, a great arc though. Of that, all that said, now you're pretty much heading into my personal favorite arc of Fairy Tail, and the whole arc in general that got me to think, holy shit, this is probably gonna be the best thing ever for me. Which I hope you enjoy what's to come after what you're currently on. Which I'll admit, I do have a few gripes with. Hmm, what was I gonna say? Oh, what's this? Ooh, it needs a weapon. Like, what was I gonna say? And I'll figure it out later. But I guess I'll say something about the next arc, which it does. It's fun. Well, whether it's your favorite arc or not, I'll leave that to you. But it was definitely the arc that made me think, okay, Fairy Tail, it's been 100% worth sticking around with you at this point, and I'm pretty much going to keep watching till the very end, no matter how it turns out. That's pretty much the moment. That arc was the next arc you're going to see is pretty much the arc that pretty much sold me on Fairy Tail 100%. As much as I was enjoying it already. Anyways, where's the body? It's supposed to be around here. And now it's something I was going to do. Oh, there she is. Okay. Sure. Damn. Wow. Wow. So much for being a couple. Thanks for the stuff, I guess. But damn, you reformatted him over and over. Well, at least we finished the quest, though. Can't wait to reach that arc. Same here, same here. It was like, I guess I'll admit some parts of it'll be a little slow at the start, I guess, if anything. I'll admit I'll admit it's not perfect for sure. But even so, once you get to a certain part, things really did get rolling, and why it ended up being my personal favorite arc in Fairy Tail. Which I hope you enjoy, at the very least. Which, I guess in your case, at the very least, you pretty... well... If I'm actually thinking about it, you made quite a bit of progress in Fairy Tail at this point, since... including the arc I mentioned, you technically have, like, 2.5-ish arcs left, I guess? At this point. Before you actually finish Season 1, which... you made a lot of progress. Well, getting through the, like, 50-ish episodes already. Yeah, you made good progress on Fairy Tail for sure. To say the least, in my opinion. Which, granted, you could, like I mentioned earlier, you could skip one arc if you want. Really up to you, though. Which I didn't skip, and I'm more or less glad I did it personally. But I don't fault those that do skip it. Anyways, is there something here? Bay range. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll do this along the way if I can. But I don't think there's too much for me to do left. I don't feel like there's too many side things I can do. I guess I can go to the desert. But anyways, I shouldn't be streaming for too much longer, as I've like maybe won this story. Potentially. We'll see. Because like I said, I'll probably just finish this game's story tomorrow for Route B. More or less. Okay, yeah, there is something I can do in the deserts. Oh wait, can I do this? Huh? Oh, I guess this wrap is the one I have to do. I can do that later. Well, unless they want to fight now. Okay. Okay. Let's hack them one by one.
Requested material obtained.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. I might as well save as well. Since I got the materials, I could turn this in, so... yeah, I guess I might as well. But like I said, I'm really just doing side stuff tonight. But I'll probably continue up until A2, until we meet A2. And then it should be a roller coaster from there, till we beat Route B tomorrow. Which actually I could probably just do tomorrow instead. Sure. Cool. Yay. Game completed. Okay. Sure. One more. There we go. Oops. Okay, I'll just continue on. I'll come back to this one later, I guess, if I feel like it. Okay. Hmm. Anyways, I am supposed to go up to the bunker anyways. So I guess I could do that and then just to get that out of the way before I call the stream an alternate. But the next stream will probably be next stream will most likely be like blading through the rest of Route B to set up to do Route C next week after my birthday. That's probably the plan for the time being. Which, damn, thinking about it, we'll probably beat. I'll probably beat this game before Grand Blue Fantasy Relink comes out, which is another. That game I will 100% do ASAP when it releases. How much progress I make in it is another story, but it's something I'll probably. It's something I'll definitely play on stream. Oh wait, these are the trials, right? Which I guess I might as well check out since I'm primarily doing as much side stuff as I can. Primarily. Heritage at the pass. Oh yeah, I can go back there as well, so yeah, tonight's really just side
Relics
quest
from the old
nights.
world.
Searching for relics in the desert without assistance might prove difficult. Proposal. Unit 9S should use the dynamic scanner.
I'll do that later if anything. Like I said, I'm not gonna, well, I'm not planning to do everything on stream. I'll do as much as I can, though, along the way. I'll go here just in case. Oh yeah, I guess something I probably should have done sooner, mentioned sooner, which also pretty much just goes in line with what my plans for streaming this year. So like I mentioned before, streaming playthroughs of games, whether it's backlogs or new releases, well, I'm still gonna keep doing them this year. That will not be my priority this year, like I said, so I guess regarding my overall stream schedule, I'm probably just gonna change it up to where I'll just stream on whatever days I feel like it, which Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays will most likely be the days I still stream, but I'm not gonna force myself to commit to them. At least I won't force myself to commit to them and all that. Since I do want to prioritize other things in general. See what you got? Cool. I'm not sure there's anything you really need from me, but I wouldn't mind visiting. Anyway, so yeah. So I probably won't commit to like streaming every
What
week
a
on those
strange
days,
machine.
but those are the days I'm more likely than not stream. More likely than not. But we'll see. Those are just my current plans at the moment is all. Grateful there's always a stream? For sure. And I'm grateful for anyone that does show up regardless. Regardless of the times that I stream at and all that, which isn't really consistent to begin with anyways. But I always appreciate it whenever people can stop by during the day and such. Did I fall here? Okay. Darn it, I fell again. Oh, it's down there somewhere. Hopefully I'll find it sooner rather than later. Oh, here it is. Sure. Final moment. Oh, here. It's gonna be hard at all things considered. There we go. Wait. Did you kill her? Oh. Damn, killed by a resistance member. Killed by their own. Wonder what they have to say about this.
Well, aren't we generous?
Hmm?
All this help for no personal gain? I know she's pretty, but...
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not like that. I mean, she is pretty, but that's... It's not...
Whatever.
Good old 2B teasing. Good old 2B.
We need to find someone wearing a red hood.
Which I will actually do in a bit because I actually need to use the bathroom for a bit, so give me just 2 in your B. Yeah. Anyways, just gonna use the bathroom real quick. Probably not gonna play any ads, so I will be right back, everyone. I'll just leave the screen on too. And I have to find that hooded member. Red hooded member, which... Hmm. Go back, thank you, man. Maybe it's not that person. Oh, there they are. Yo, I got some words with... You got some explain.
Sounds like that red hood was a gift of some sort.
Gifts are such a useless ritual.
Wow, okay.
Damn.
Where did that come from?
It's rude to give a person something without their permission. What if they don't want it?
I think it's more about the feeling behind it than the actual item, right?
Feelings are prohibited.
Yeah.
One affirmation will suffice.
Oh, for the love of... Fine. Yeah.
No use in debating it, unfortunately. Okay, let's do this first since we're already here. See ya for now. Anyways, what else can I talk about that? Oh yeah, pretty much so. This week, been grinding Street Fighter 6. I'll admit, yesterday was probably one of my least favorite grind sessions this week. Cause
Our red-hooded target should be in the desert.
at some
Stay
point I got
alert.
really
She
tilted.
could be our killer.
At some
But there's
point I
only one
got really
female
tilted.
resistance member. I don't see her.
Let's ask that guy over there.
At some point I got really tilted, and I don't think I went on a losing streak per se, but it really did affect how I played in general, but even so. Even so, I did manage to calm myself down after taking a small break and all that. And I didn't really get to the as high as I wanted to do in rank yesterday night. But I climbed a decent amount, all things considered. Really close to my 1700 MR stretch goal, which I was super close yesterday. I think I just need to win one more best of 3 set. But I ended up losing it, and then things went downhill from there. But it is what it is. And not to mention, I guess, like I said, 1700 is something I do want to reach at some point before the end of this phase. But it's not like I actually sort of accomplished one of my goals already with this phase or season for rank. Was to like stay consistent in the 1600 MR, which for that alone I am pretty grateful to still be in. So I can't really be upset if I don't get 1700 tonight this phase. I am learning Luke as well, so if I feel like just doing rank for fun, I pretty much would just be using him. be up here? It's only here. Okay then. I'll be a little confused, but it is what it is, I guess.
Alert. The description of a female resistance member with red hair matches that of our client.
But if it's the same person, why would she have had the killer's hood?
Hypothesis. The red-haired resistance member is either the killer or an accomplice.
Let's go talk to her.
Nice. I see. I see. Well, time to go near the resistance. Oh, actually, this is closer. Oh yeah, we're pretty much tying up as much side stuff as I can for this stream. And then next stream I'll probably just be mostly focused on the main story, outside of like one side quest. Outside of one. Which shouldn't take too long. But tomorrow will be mainly the main story. And then, whether I stream on my birthday or not, Sunday, is really up in the air, honestly. I'll see if I feel like it. It really comes down to if I feel like it. Which, we'll see. Oh, here we go.
Examining storage circuits. 88%. 92%. 98%.
Hacking complete. Additional images? Oh, so yeah, it was you, 100%. Damn. You've done so much shit then, to say the least. Yeah, you're twisted. Kill your friends. Hee hee hee. You're crazy, but thanks for the payment, I guess. See ya, I guess.
Type E. I didn't know there was such a thing. Did you two be?
Some things are better left unknown.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Damn. Wild, to say the least. Well, that should take care of the side stuff, really, and this for now. Or at least for what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, Jean Paul's memory. Okay, yeah, I'll do Jean Paul's memory then. Which just needs me to go to Pascal's village. And I guess I could look at that one other thing. Potentially. I'll see though. Let's do this side quest line again. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. I'll admit, this time around we didn't really see too much story stuff. Any news? We didn't see much news story stuff this time around. Most of it has just been rehashes of what we've seen before already, but we'll be entering that phase soon enough when we see more. Soonish. So it should be fine at the end of the day, really, if you ask me.
This is exhausting. He doesn't care at all about anyone but himself. And yet his followers just keep talking about how great he is. What's the point of all this? And what's he even getting out of it?
Maybe you should ask him.
Well, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Wait, where did he go? A journey. A letter.
Well, he's nothing if not consistent. A weirdo right to the very end. I wonder if all his followers being female had something to do with his weirdness. Did the human sexes interact with each other like this?
Who knows?
Who knows indeed. But we'll never know at this point. Okay, so that's honestly most of the side stuff. At this point. Which now I guess I might as well continue to the next. Continue to the bunker and get this over with. And maybe I'll go into the forest and do a few things. But I'll end before. Actually, I could probably just get to A2 tonight. Probably. I'll try for it.
I killed my father. I killed my mother. I killed my father. I killed my mother.
Okay.
And in his hand, he coldly gripped both the joy of growing up and the agony of being alone.
Okay then. Okay.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage.
Then they were dead this whole time.
The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one.
Of course. Your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
Okay.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins.
Oh wait,
Why don't
side
we rest
quest.
a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
There's someone that wants to give a quest here. Which I guess. Oh yeah, it's probably for someone down there. Oh, it's at the other side. Okay. Well, to Pascal's village we go. Actually, honestly, this part shouldn't take too long, so I honestly wouldn't mind completing what's to come on stream. And then just like, so I don't have to stream as much tomorrow. Granted, it won't take long anyways, but might as well, I guess.
Oh, those machines cost.
We need to talk.
Of course. Yes, 2B.
Yeah, we can just skip this, because I already
Yes,
listened to
2B.
them.
Pascal,
Yes, 2B.
aside from this village,
I suppose.
You mean
Oh,
Forest?
yes, they're quite.
Where is it?
You should, if you go.
this?
Which we go to the tower. Huh.
Say, 2B,
What?
when do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but... Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping...
Okay. 49S.
Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
Hey, Puck,
This
welcome
must
to
be
the
the
stream.
commercial structure Pascal was talking
Even
about.
though you're
The
a couple
records say
hours
it
late.
was once a facility known as a shopping center.
How's it going, Puck? Hope your week's been well. Hey, yo, Frostle, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're good. Currently having a very late dinner before sleep. How's the last 24 hours on demo reading? Reading demo? Also, I can't blame you, all things considered, since you've waited so long for that game. You've definitely waited longer than me, just because I learned about it in, like, late 2019, I think?
No getting through here.
Maybe 2020-ish?
Maybe there's some kind of
You definitely
mechanism we
waited
could
longer than
engage?
me, I feel. As for how I'm doing,
If we were human,
I could be
we
doing a
probably
little
would've
bit.
gone
Well,
shopping
I'm
and such
fine
here, right?
personally.
More
Unfortunately,
meaningless
both my
conjecture.
parents got COVID, so
You're so serious, 2B.
I tested
You know
negative
that?
today, so
Alert.
I'm good,
Multiple machine
thankfully.
life forms detected above our position.
Yeah. Paramedics spoke to some people that had COVID, and yeah. I think my parents are mostly fine, thankfully. Just sucks that they got COVID and all, after avoiding for so long. But I'm okay? Yeah, for sure.
Who the heck is the forest king?
It just puts some changes. It does put that into my plans on competing at a monthly I was planning to go to tomorrow, but health first before competition. COVID
What do
still
you
sucks.
expect?
I
I'm a skater.
agree.
Combat was never meant to be my forte.
After getting COVID twice within a year, it sucks 100%. And I wish we could just be over with, but unfortunately some people choose not to believe in it. Could be happy that you at least showed up.
This guy. He's
Don't
just
get the
running
wrong
away.
idea. I am grateful, Pac. I do expect more though when you consider me your biggest fan. When you consider me your favorite streamer, though. And when you keep telling me to keep saying when stream, and all that. So in your case, Pac, I have a couple more expectations for you
Huh?
than I normally would.
Hey, where am I?
What's that?
But anyways, hope your week's been
Hey
well
there,
though, Pac.
guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
I'm just
Wait,
saying.
what? No.
Good idea.
Hey, Emil. Sorry, Emil.
Okay, what was that?
Looking into streamer drama? How's that my problem? You're the one that chose to do that. Oh yeah, and well, I guess in other words, I did manage to get. I did manage to get
like the forest is just
17
ahead.
units to appear on my OBS. But I actually don't know how to have it appear on the stream chat. That's something I've been trying to look into, but I'll figure that out in due time, I guess. Telling you what you're busy with? I mean, you can tell me what you're busy with, but That's not a good excuse, is all I'm saying. Hey, gonna look for sure about even the. I'm gonna for sure look about even after you finish eating and passing out. Okay, no worries, Frostful. It is fairly late at this point, but hey, at least the weekend is here, so definitely give yourself some plenty of rest for sure. And regardless, though, I appreciate you stopping by while you can. Hope you have a good night, and I'll see you next time, whenever that is.
Here they come. Better
But
keep
till
your
then, have a
guard
good one,
up.
Frostful.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
Oh wait, yeah, 17 emotes showing up now on stream? Sick. I thought they weren't, but I guess I figured it out. Oh, it's a channel emote. I'll figure it out eventually then.
This forest we are stationed in. It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell.
I'll figure it out.
None should have to live in such a place.
Yeah, I have it appearing on OBS.
I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom.
I figured out how to appear on OBS. I just need to figure out how to have it show up on stream as well. Which I guess I just need another chat box for at that point.
What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family. Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
Okay
These
then.
machines.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
Wait, I need to listen to something. I'll just look up a funny clip. Anyways. Let me just save here, and I'll finish this part of the game. Me A2, do the boss fight. And yeah. I should be good to continue from there, more or less. Don't need to go too crazy about hunting everyone, I think. Ouch. There we go.
What is
Don't listen to what they...
Here we go again. Anyways, like I was saying, Pog, hope your week's been well. Oh, there's a lot of stuff for me to collect. I'm probably not gonna be streaming for like too much longer. But I should be able to make some story progress in this game at the very least. Hence why I'm playing through it.
Intruders, get information now. Take position. Keep going.
Much. Hey, treasure chest.
How are we supposed to reach that castle?
A good question that I do not have the answer to at the moment. That is actually right here, I think. Yeah, it's right here.
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
A good question. Well, like I said though, with 7TV, I have 7TV appearing on OBS for me at the moment. I'm just not sure how to get to appear on stream as well.
His Majesty, he's dead. The king who gave all for us. So
We just could have been busy trying to move stuff to. Oh yeah, you're moving to your new apartment. Got true. Hope the move's been good otherwise.
This sure is sad.
Will be officially moved in this Sunday, hopefully?
It sure is.
On the day of my birthday, I see. Which I may or may not stream that day, but I'll see how I feel.
We placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child. And now we must raise this child so he might one day be our new king. He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection.
Oh, so they're pretty much planning to take care of him. I see. Which, either way, let's continue. Outside of Emil's side quest, I'm probably going to be mostly doing the main story next time. Your life level up is a great birthday gift for you, if you ask me. You know what would be another great birthday gift for me? You coming back to streaming. I cannot ask for anything more than for you to just come back to streaming. That would be the best. That would be a nice birthday gift from you to me. I think that would be more fitting, really. If you ask me. Salmon? Come on. What's the worst that can happen? They're not salmons anyway. There you go. Now we save here. And like I said, I should be more or less finishing this game up tomorrow. And then Sunday, if I stream it would be just Fall Guys, but if I don't, then I don't. And I'll probably be back Monday if anything.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, alright.
So yeah, I'm gonna just speedrun this. There you go. Oh yeah, so on another note. So even though I'm not going to the monthly I was planning to
Watch out for
tomorrow.
hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9Z.
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said.
You know
You
I don't
said
plan to go to the
nuns.
tournament tomorrow.
Or
I do
there's
have
something close
something
to-
for
Cut the
possibly
chatter
next
and
week.
engage the enemy.
So I was planning to go to a tournament tomorrow, but unfortunately because both my parents got COVID, I'm negative, so I'm not really too concerned about myself really getting sick or anything, but unfortunately I don't want to risk getting anyone else sick. So that's why I'm not going tomorrow. So that's why I'm probably going to stream tomorrow instead. My parents are okay, thankfully. No, like, nothing major to where they need to go to the hospital or anything, thankfully. But that's not because they got COVID. So yeah, that's why I'm not going to the tournament tomorrow. But since I'm going to be home, I'll probably do another stream tomorrow and finish this game up. And it just sucks really, just because my dad got it from someone at work, for sure. Which, he's been avoiding it so well this whole time until now. And now my mom pretty much got it too. Which yeah, just a reminder, even though things have been more or less back to normal, COVID is still around, and yeah, can't sleep on it regardless. 4 hours ago. Hey, emote showed up? I'm pretty sure that's a BTTV emote. Pretty sure. BTTV or Frank FEZ, Franker face emote.
How can we make him bigger? I don't know.
I need to look for a chat box that works with 7TV
We're
too.
too dumb to figure that out.
We're too dumb to figure that out.
Shorty is a cutie, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, so tiny and cute. We better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom. Danger! Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
Okay. Oh yeah, but anyways, meanwhile, so even though I'm not going to my tournament this weekend, I do, assuming I do have something else planned for next week at least. Pretty much a meet and greet with some English voice actors and actresses, which the main one I'm really going for, the main ones I'm going for are pretty much Yuri Lowenthal, Stephanie Shea. Puck, I've been using the controller on my own time. I have been using it though. I have been using it. Like, not often, because I still sort of prefer my lever at the moment. I've been practicing on leverless though. Hey, yo, man, welcome to the stream and thanks for the raid. Hope your stream went well. Assuming just the Smash lobbies and all that. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be streaming for too much longer myself, but I just figure I might as well finish up this story part. We'll be back for the rest of the week with other content. Just need a break? For sure. This is like, it's nice to stream when you're enjoying it and such, but when it feels like you're too tired or not in the mood to stream, definitely best not to force it, unless if you're chilling for the most part.
We will protect the kingdom.
So I feel you there. Which is pretty much what I am trying to do this year. I'll go back to Street Fighter 6 and RE7. For sure, for sure. I'm pretty much gonna be sticking on this game for a bit again. There might be one short game I can play. Possibly. But I'm not really just focusing on this game otherwise while grinding Street Fighter 6. There we go. Yeah, GG's most likely. Cool. Got everyone. There we go. Now we go to this again. Stuff leading up to the robots just wanting a new king after having no one. Only for this to happen.
Is this their king?
Good job, A2. Good job.
To that's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
To be?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a... What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
Here we go. Okay, that was easy. Thank God for hacking.
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Let's go after her, 2B.
Okay.
Damn.
Simple enough.
She got away. Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B,
Yeah?
let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Whether in wind or rain, thunder or snow, or even amidst the rising flames of war, they were always together. They never understood why, and yet they spent their lives nestled together. Forever. Forever and ever.
Okay.
Pascal? this is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders.
There you
We'll
go,
be able to
bitch.
reach the village
I
through
probably
there.
won't be streaming for too much longer either, Bach. But regardless, this is just not my way you can, Bach. Always appreciate whenever you can come by, despite your schedule and all that. And I'll see you next time, whenever that is. And like I said, I hope the move goes well too. Until then, have a good one, Bach.
That must be the gate Pascal opened for us.
We have been expecting you, Pascal.
Yeah, we know, we know. Okay, so this stream, I'll admit, I actually spent so much more time than I thought doing the side stuff. Which I don't mind. I don't mind doing the side stuff, so some of it is actually pretty interesting, and I got to wrap up a good amount of them as well. This time around, even though I could have done them sooner. Oh well. Anyways, I'm not sure when I'll be back tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back tomorrow. But we'll see.
I'm surprised.
It'll be faster if you just take a look.
All this tangent doesn't yet.
I see.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
Yeah, let's just get this. Yeah, I'm starting late. Tomorrow is really just gonna be getting through the main story for the most parts. That'll be the plan.
Why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact.
Yeah. No problems here.
Copy that. I also need to inform you that the commander offers her personal praise for your recent achievement.
I didn't know this area existed. Anyways.
Oh, it should be the resist, so I'd like to. Serious? Dead. And with all, of course. Anyway.
Okay, yeah. Same mission, which... Once we do this mission, it'll definitely be 100%. Primarily main story, so... Okay, actually, I guess I'll try to do one side quest tonight. If anything. But yeah, tomorrow we're definitely finishing up the main game. Or Route 2 of this game. And the rest of the routes I'll probably get through before Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Not to mention, I'm also going to be practicing Street Fighter 6 for the even though I'm not doing the offline monthly this week tomorrow, I do have a monthly at the end of this month that I will need to practice for soonish. But I could probably hold that off till after I beat this game. Which I can honestly do. More or less. Okay. Interesting. Not to blow up.
I can't believe the size of the commercial facility. The people of the old world must have led pretty good lives. I bet it was fun to shop back when you had so many choices.
We don't need such things.
Don't be so sure about that. Once we eradicate the machine life forms, us soldiers won't have anything left to do. We'll enter a new age of peace. And when that happens, we should go shopping together. I could buy you, I don't know, a t-shirt maybe? Something that looks good on you.
A t-shirt?
What, not interested?
When that day comes, I'm all for it.
That's a promise, right?
Yep.
Actually, I still need to find the meal first before I can start this quest, so let's do that first. Which I know where he is, generally. Okay. There's Jackass.
Proposal. Use pipe fire to force him to stop.
Why do you guys have to want to fight now? Anyway, that shouldn't be streaming for longer. Too much longer, so this is fine. Since tomorrow it's gonna be like non-stop main story stuff. So it's fine for me personally. Okay. Now I go back and do the flowers thing, I think. Because truth be told, it is something I actually would like to do. Yeah, that's something I actually would like to do. And see through to the end. Oh, I should have done this before meeting with Pascal again, because otherwise it's gonna make it harder to revisit that place. Darn it. Well, I can at least, I know I can get there for the final one, but I'm gonna need to look around for the rest first. Which, it's not gonna take that much effort, and not to mention, I've streamed a decent amount today. So this shouldn't really extend it for too much longer, much more. Hopefully. But I'll be done soon either way. There, here's this flower.
And now,
Huh?
So seeing somewhere in
Sounds
some, it's like so. If you, I want. What is what? Oh come. Aw, thanks. If you find, I'm cap.
Thanks, I guess. But we found most of them. We just couldn't find one. But I do know where most of them are, though. Yeah. Alright, know everything there. I'll need to go there at some point, I guess. I know where that is. Same here. So I guess I might as well just start looking for the one in the deserts. And I'll get everything else along the way. And I guess I probably won't finish this side quest till next time, because I am going to do that restricted, that mission that pushes me forward through the game. So let's get there real quick. Anyways. I'll admit, I am going a little longer than I wanted, but like I said, I enjoy this game, so doesn't really matter. That not really a problem for me personally. Just hoping I can at least get through this tonight. Cause like I said, I never actually finished this side quest, even though I was pretty much on the brink of doing so. There you go. Here you go. What's down? Oh, yeah, I've been here before, actually. No need to go here, then. So that's where I came from. Where's the entrance, then? And welcome back, man. Just trying to get through most of the side quests before I call it game. I did almost complete this side quest during my first playthrough, but I messed up and actually getting, ended up not finishing it the first time, so trying to make sure I finish it this time around. But I should be able to, depending on how things go. Don't really feel like fighting these guys either, so yeah. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer. You go. Okay. Cool. Oh, a secret weapon? Ooh, new weapon. Cool. Maybe it's here? Okay, cool, I did make the right call.
This is a lunar. We'd better let Emil.
Hey
Wait.
there, guys. What's up?
We found a lunar tier. It's located at.
Stay right there. I'm coming.
Oh.
Sorry! Oh, are you? It's all but this. No.
You mean.
Thanks. Oh, I'm.
Okay. Anyway, so like I said, at this pace I'm going, I should be able to beat this game probably both sometime next weekend. More likely than not. With everything, anyway. With the main story endings. I'll do joke endings along the way, but those aren't going to be a priority. But I'll do whatever I can along the way. But I should be able to beat this game sometime by next week, basically. After that week, I'm probably going to be like a little more inconsistent with streaming again. I might start on one game for fun, but I do have a monthly the weekend after, so I am going to be practicing Street Fighter 6 at that point, but I'll probably do at least one session on stream if anything. Maybe two, depending on how I feel. And then afterwards, then we're going to be playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which that game I cannot wait for, to say the least. Forest, amusement park, forest, amusement park. Forest and amusement park. Okay, so I'm actually almost done with this one. Yeah, just need to look for the flower, which shouldn't take too long. Clear out whoever's in my way. And we'll call it. And it's basically right here.
It's a lunar.
Hey there! What's going on?
I found one of those flowers you were looking for. It's over at.
Don't move an inch! I'm coming!
Just let up.
Don't move?
Sorry to keep you.
Damn, you're fast.
Oh, that's it. Back when I fought.
You did?
I think, but I don't think you'll let. I'm.
Okay. Well, that takes care of that at least.
We must protect our king and kingdom.
Your king's dead, just saying. Just saying. Last one should be in the amusement park. Hell yeah, let's get this one. And then I'll probably save near the area, but then call the stream after. Okay, almost a 4-hour stream, which honestly isn't too bad for if I do say so myself. Hey, here it is.
It's a lunar tea.
Hey there! What's up?
I found a lunar.
I'm on my way!
Sorry to keep you.
As speedy as all.
Oh.
What?
I was so. But I lost.
Sam, how old?
I'm not. Thank you. You'll let. I'm gonna.
Okay, so now there should only be one more left. But it's pretty much in this area. Which I do have to sort of go out of my way for, I'll admit. Unless I could do something about that. By the way, I'm gonna be calling it soon either way, though. Wait, what the fuck? Bro, Emilo's just here. Where did he go? Let's see if this triggers the story to continue. If it does, I'll just quit out. Which I don't mind anyways. Oh, here's a story cutscene. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to end here.
Why must we read all these books, brother?
Knowledge expands horizons and enriches existence.
But can't we just transfer all this data over instantly?
Into your head, perhaps, but not to your heart.
I guess. Hey, so...
Yes?
My name? Eve? This book says it's a woman's name. Shouldn't we be called Cain and Abel or something instead?
Humans wouldn't change names so easily. Besides, you should be proud of the name Eve.
Huh. Well, if that's what you think, then I'm fine with it.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Is there something else?
After we're done reading, can we go out and play? I'm sure it'll be tons of fun.
Yeah.
All right, but only after we're finished.
You mean it? Then I'm gonna try extra hard to finish this. Extra, extra hard!
You do that.
Have fun, I guess. Have fun. Anyways. Yeah, I'll just continue this next stream. Just to be safe. And like I said, I'll call it here. But hey, today went on a little longer than I thought, I'll admit. But I think it was a pretty good session in general. Got through a good amount of side stuff today. And I'll definitely be finishing this up tomorrow, which I'm not sure when I'm going to start tomorrow. Probably will start sooner rather than later, but I'll see how I feel at the end. By the way, almost done with Route B, and I'm looking forward to experiencing it again for sure. Regardless, though, that'll be it for me for tonight. And like I said, with my schedule this weekend, I'll definitely stream tomorrow. Whether I stream on my actual birthday or not is another story, which I may or may not. But regardless, I'll let you all know. Which the first place to know is pretty much you can join the Discord !Discord, or there's a link down below for it. But otherwise, yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. But regardless, though, for everyone that stopped by, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, take care, everyone, and have a good night.